I remember sitting in middle school and wearing my uniform and even comparing the fact that I had to wear a one piece and everyone else had a skirt. I learned from a very young age that where I am and what I am is not enough. And I don't know if it's because the society that we live in, that it's focused on just always getting more and being more. And unconsciously as children, we learn that we're not enough. Part of it is also social media now. We go on Instagram and we just see the perfect skin, the perfect body, the perfect relationship, not realizing that these are highlight reels. Success and having your life together is actually not about having stuff, but about having inner peace. You are successful because you are alive. My 20s were an absolute disaster, if I'm to be completely honest. If I'm measuring it up to societal standards, I was drinking, I went out, I partied. My bank account was constantly in overdrawn. I was completely irresponsible. I lost my keys almost every other week. Like, I was extremely insecure and always comparing myself to others. And then I didn't start really getting my life together late in my 20s. But I will say is that God is gracious. And what seems like a disaster is actually preparation for purpose. What I didn't know is that when I lost both of my parents, that was preparing me for compassion. When I didn't love myself, it was teaching me that it's possible to heal no matter what it is that I've been through in my childhood. So the pain is actually preparation for purpose. And if we are wise enough to ask, how is this supposed to help me? What am I supposed to be learning here when we're going through difficulties in our life? Then we already win. There's a plant which I really love. It's a bamboo plant. They use this plant for good luck. And the reason why is because it takes so long to grow. But when it does start growing, sometimes it can grow up to 6 inches in an hour. Life is that way, that it may seem that years of everything being a complete disaster, and then in 1 year, your whole life changes. And that's what happened to me. Like, I felt like adolescent years, my teenage years, my early 20s, I suffered so much. And then 1 year, I packed my bags, I sold everything, and I left the US. And even then, I was still struggling. And then I call it my year of yes. I got this from Shonda Rhimes, where I said yes to everything that year. And my whole life turned around so fast. How did everything change so fast? Sometimes it feels like you're buried, but really you're planted. You're a beautiful, perfect seed that just needs the right water, the right environment, the right sunlight, the right nutriments, and you will bloom. So if you feel like you're in your 30s and you're behind in life, in order for you to say, I'm behind, there needs to be another object in front. So who are you comparing yourself to? When you say, I'm behind in my life, I don't have my life together, compared to who? You're exactly where you are supposed to be. You are successful because you are alive. And if that is your baseline, then you win. Gratitude to God. The fact that I woke up this morning, I'm already ahead, okay? I'm not buried 6 feet under. I have an opportunity to make changes. You can change your life in an instant by just being grateful for exactly where you are right now. One yes to the right thing. Being consistent with that yes, doing my part. Bamboo season. May you have the courage to see that you're exactly where you should be. May you have the courage to stop comparing yourself to others. And whenever you say, oh, I feel behind, ask yourself, compared to who? And celebrate that person or that thing that you're comparing yourself to. You're trying to figure out this life thing. You know how challenging it is? Anxiety, depression, stress, financial issues, death, sickness, aging. Like, these are real life circumstances that we've never had to experience in this lifetime. This being human, every day is a new arrival. Depression, anxiety, fear. Welcome them all with joy. Just asking them, hey, sit with me. What am I supposed to learn? Teach it to me so that I may grow into my purpose. That is our only job, not to compare ourselves with others. And you have to go where you're watered and seen. And I hope that you will do that for yourself. I will be hosting 2 retreats in Bali. One of them is already sold out. If you are tired of chasing the American dream and you don't want to end up just being alone, unhealed, and repeating the same cycles, but you want to invite joy, peace, happiness, love, you want the tools to heal your mind and your body and your childhood trauma, then come along. The description box has a link which you can click to apply. It's application based only to keep the energy high, and also so I can give you all of my energy and attention during the retreat. There are 3 spots left only, and I would love to see you really thriving and living fully. And the retreat, traveling to Bali, will really be a beautiful gateway to that. So I hope to see you there. Namaste.